Hello everyone. Okay, so I just want to share this experience with you and to encourage parents, uncles, aunties to help the children, so that they can guard what they listen to, what we expose them to, what they watch, what they hear. So I want to share this experience with you. So there was a time I went for a couples meeting, and it was a beautiful one, a great one. I was blessed. And then at the end of the program, we were asked to dance, and so the DJ started playing songs, and the DJ played gospel songs. While he's playing gospel song, I was dancing. I was really happy, dancing and singing along. And then the DJ will switch to worldly song, and though I was moving my body, but in my mind I was like, no, this is not gonna get to me. And that was it. So the following day, when I woke up in the morning, normally when I wake up in the morning like that, most times I hear, God speaks to me like through words, or sometimes songs, and I know this is what I have to run with for that day. But that morning, the following morning, when I woke up, I just noticed that I woke up with one of the songs that was played, by this guy. I don't want to mention names now, and it was so loud. And I'm like, what is this? Why am I hearing this? So, immediately, naturally, I don't pick up my phones on Sunday morning, But that day I had to pick my phone. I had to go on YouTube, search for a message, and then I was listening to it, while I was preparing for service. And I remember, and when I started listening to the message, of course, that was what I could hear at that time. So I think I remember moving from where my phone was to another place within the house, and on getting to that place, the song was just there again. I was like, wow. So I had to go pick my phone and then move around with it, and then I was trying to be conscious, singing and all that. And even while we were going to church, while driving to church, I was still listening to those songs. And while in church, the worship, while pastor was preaching, I realized that it was fading out gradually. It took some time before it finally faded out. And so, what I realized from it is that, see, whether we like it or not, the devil is trying so much to get to us, and he will use any means. And I'm here to speak to us, especially because of the children, what we expose them to. Now, this is a channel that in the morning, I receive things that edifies me, that puts me in the path, focusing on God. And the same path, the same channel, I woke up in the morning and I'm hearing even the song that I do not know. I want to plead with us as parents, as caregiver, as school owners, especially also. I realized that during end of the year party or Christmas party, we have the opportunity to gather these children together and play music. Please, if you are kingdom minded, let's play songs that will edify these ones, not songs that will make it difficult for this one to discern the voice of God. It's very important. We must know what we are doing, especially as kingdom people at this time. This is no time for us to embrace, propagate, help the enemy to fulfill their plan, fulfill their agenda. What we listen to is very important, and is very, very important to these children. God said we should train them in the way they should go. Anything that is replacing or taking up the space that could have been God is not good for them. So let's take it out. Let's not expose these children to songs that are not edifying, that does not glorify God. Let's not make it difficult for them to discern the voice of God. Let's preserve the generation. Let's preserve our future. That's what this post is all about the children. Let's ensure that they are not exposed to songs that does not glorify God. I remember there was a time I wanted to take my daughter to a park, to have fun. And of course, it's for children. By the time we got there, the kind of song that were playing were worldly song, and you see these children, vibing, singing along, and I'm like, God, no. Let's not fill our children with junks. Let's fill them up with things that will edify their body, soul, and spirit. What are they consuming? What are they listening to? What are they watching? I hope we are not parading in front of these ones, even the agenda of the enemy. Let's put an end to it. Let's stop it. And you know one thing, to train a child, we have to do it. So we as parents can't be listening to such songs and expect our children not to. So we as parents must be ready to sacrifice. We must be ready to live for, we should not be self-centered, we should not be selfish parents. We should not be selfish guidance. We should be ready to let go some of this. And besides, it's not even good for us, even as adults. Not to talk of children. Please, let's preserve these ones. Let them grow up to be able to distinctly hear the voice of God. Anything that can occupy the space God can fill is not worth it. So let's stop it. Let's help these ones. Let's help them to be more spiritually discerning. Let's help them to be more sensitive to God. The attack is massive on the children. It's so massive. The whole agenda is about the future. And what we do now will speak in the future. Let's sow the right seeds now. Let's help the children. Let's guard what they watch and what they listen to. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. God bless you.